As one with a deep passion for eating food, watching Koufuku Graffiti inevitably makes me hungry. Unfortunately, my family is the polar opposite of the Machikos, who all can cook really well. None of us can cook worth a damn. So I've kind of just got to resort to going out and buying stuff at the local convenience store, Wawa in my case usually, or a fast food restaurant, or scrounging around the kitchen for whatever I can get my hands on. For today's episode, I had a leftover half of a sub that I got from Wawa earlier today, which unfortunately is a maelstrom of things. It was a cheesesteak sub that was a pizza cheesesteak. They put marinara sauce onto a cheesesteak, and I decided to add jalapenos and onions on mine. These tastes were not meant to go together. They all sort of clash in an ugly mishmash. The pizza sauce doesn't really go with the jalapenos or the steak for that matter. It tasted like an absolute clusterfuck. I tried to eat it during this episode and found that the misery I felt at knowing that what I was eating was not as good as what the characters were eating made it impossible to finish the sandwich. I took a few bites and I just couldn't deal with it anymore. The sandwich was an absolute mess. It was getting in my mustache and I had to get a towel, eat with a towel in my lap, and take lots of drinks because the jalapenos were spicy, of course, in contrast with the rest of the sandwich. So then, realizing I had a few minutes left in the episode, I paused and went downstairs to get myself a bowl of rice Chex. I don't know what it is about me, but I really like the bland cereals, like Chex and Kix, and I don't know, I have no taste. That's really what it boils down to. I've grown up eating nothing that is worth eating, essentially. Only recently, as I've become an adult and have the money to go out and buy food, I go to restaurants now, and I've been opened up to this whole palette I never knew about. Everything I get at restaurants is amazing to me. It's the greatest thing ever because it's so much better than what I'm used to. And when I watch Koufuku Graffiti, I can't help but stare at all the food, and I don't know what any of it is. I have no idea. It's all this really Japanese food, stuff that I've never seen before. I don't know what it tastes like, but it all looks amazing. The girls eat it, and they just, like, come in their pants immediately. It's the most sexual eating that I've ever seen, and yet that communicates to me exactly what I feel when I eat something good. It's that sensation of ecstasy that is akin to sexual pleasure. I think I get it, and when I watch the show, I feel it's relatable to me. Overall, though, Koufuku Graffiti is mostly just a soothing type anime, the sort of thing like Aria or Hidamari Sketch. I don't know who did the music in this show, but I'd be surprised if it's not the same person as Hidamari Sketch. It's got a very strong Yuri overtones, which is nice, I guess. It's just a cute show. I don't know. I don't care that much about the characters yet, but I feel like I can sit through every episode of this show, get really hungry, and try to find something to eat. And hopefully, at some point while I'm watching this show, I will eat something that won't make me feel miserable, knowing that I'm not living up to what the show is putting on display. Until then, this is Digi signing off.